Make it sing. Yeah, boy. So we've just been firing away with work, just fab work, reorganizing the front end. Some of the coolant routing had to be redone, got the shifter stuff worked out. I'll just show you what we've been doing. First thing we really had to keep in mind was the new intercooler setup. When Tim came in and told us that we needed to reorganize this, we did. So we leaned it forward, we made a new mount, everything looks pretty good there, but all the piping had been redone. So you can see all the piping's redone, and we kept it spaced out. Even the coolant routing, we rerouted that a little bit, because what we want to do is have a nice shroud right here that's going to come out of the hood, and that's going to direct all the airflow out and up. So it's going to take away the heat and give us a little bit of downforce. And then we've got all the Thermo-Tec stuff, firewall ready to go, everything's wrapped. Starting to work on the steering again, but the shifter is in place, and that stuff is actually working. The car's inside is a mess right now, but the shifter's in and it works, so that's good. Now we're just reorganizing some other stuff and starting to put everything back together, assemble everything. So you can see in the meantime, Jose was working on doing some of the wiring inside the chassis. So all the battery stuff is good to go. And then we got a kill switch right here where the old fuel door was. So that's pretty cool. Just a few more things for the motor, and then it's pretty much ready to fire inside the car. Then we're gonna focus on everything exterior. So aero, the livery, the wings, stuff like that. So back to it. What we're going to continue doing is fixing the exhaust. On the dyno we had a bunch of exhaust leaks. Now we've kind of moved and situated everything around, got a new flange from Precision Turbo. That's gonna solve our leak. So I'm gonna try and weld this on today, keep it perfectly straight so we have no leaks. That's gonna in turn make more power, better visibility for me because there's a lot of black smoke coming out. So, well, Jose's working on fuel and wiring. I'm gonna figure out the exhaust and get that done for one last time. And then we'll probably end up heat wrapping that with some of the Thermo-Tec stuff as well. This is gonna be really close to the hood, so I'm a little worried about that. Heat wrap after I weld it off. The exhaust bolts up a lot better now. Everything looks really nice, tight, so should have eliminated our leaks. What I want to do now is just take this off, heat wrap it, put it back on. It'll be the last time we put it on. It's kind of far from me.
Yeah, well, we can only go like that much further.
Okay, that'll work, I guess.
You can always put a spacer on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
So in that position where it's at, it's fine then?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to mark it.
It's kind of hard to hold, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! We need a pedal. Where's the pedal?
True. All right. Start pumping. So I'll start from this side. Do we have any type of pedal?
None.
None? Pump.
We should probably free bleed it a little bit. Is there any fluid in it?
Yeah, there's fluid.
Halfway through this, I'm gonna have to switch feet.
Let me just open this.
Is the fluid going down?
A little bit.
Like there was obviously pressure building because I could hear
Yeah.
squishing.
Yeah, it's going. Stop. There's definitely fluid coming out now. So start pumping slowly again. I can already feel it right here.
Same.
Okay.
But there's air in the rest of the line.
Yeah, let me go to the back now. There's actually fluid coming out of here, so. All right, start pumping slowly. Hold it in.
Holding.
Keep pumping. Right, hold it. I'm gonna switch to the other caliper.
All right, so fluids are in it. Everything is pretty much in place, ready to go. Hit the power. We're gonna do the first fire up in the chassis. So you know what it is.
Ignition, fuel.
Fuel's pumping.
Doing something.
Strange.
The pressure has to build up.
Woo! Still got some leaks.
Might be missing a little bit.
Yeah. Little miss to it, huh?
Yep.
Well, it runs.
It runs. It's fired.
Get it outside. This is terrible.
Whew. And that was what? 10
15
seconds?
seconds. All right, so it's first fire up. It did smoke a little bit, but that was to be expected. We pulled the turbo off and kind of laid it on its side, and a lot of oil built up in it. So we're gonna push it outside and let that burn off a little bit. And then had a little bit of a misfire, but I think it was because one of the injectors was unclipped. So we're gonna take it outside so we don't smoke the whole shop out, and then we'll get it up on jack stands and run it through some gears. But pretty excited. It rolls nice.
Yeah. It's actually not as bad as I thought.
That's fine. Let's just lift it, put it on stands. Panhard bar is the last thing. It looks pretty gnarly.
Pick up the jack just a little bit more. That's good. Where does it not want to move? Go for it. All right. That was it.
All right, that's good for now. Well, we're outside.
Oh,
Now we can fire it up.
let me put some power. All right.
It looks so cool outside, man. It's the first time really seeing it outside.
It does.
Looks gigantic. And Jose's about to fire it up. Let it smoke out a little bit. That's better. Still a little misfire. Sounds like it's cleaning up though.
Still sort of missing.
Burning off all the other stuff, but she runs, baby. She's alive. Woo! Smoky.
Smoking.
So we're gonna let it idle up for a little bit. Get up to some operating temp. Sounds good now.
All right, it sounds better now.
Yeah, evened out.
It already evened out.
All right, so sounds good. This is the first time we've really run it since the dyno, so it's good. It's inside the chassis, it's smoothing out now. Smoke's clearing out. So like I said before, that turbo, the 8685, had a lot of oil in it because the way we laid it down. So it's just burning that extra oil out. We pre-filled the trans, the Monster transmission. It's the first time we've had the trans hooked up and the diff and all that as well. So hopefully we check all the fluids, run it through some gears, and it's good. Maybe just have to add a little bit more of that burn rubber stuff, but other than that, sounds great. Couldn't be more pumped right now.
You should be able to put a good amount.
Smoky boy. Pretty low on trans fluid, but we pre-filled everything, but checking it now, then we'll be able to run it through gears. Synthetic cider, don't drink it. Just put it in your car. So we just topped off the transmission with that burn rubber ATF, and we're gonna try and run it through some gears, fire it back up, and oh yeah, we have our new Haltech IC7 sweet dash display. I'll show you. We'll just fire it up, make sure the trans works. Oh, if I can get in. It's a lot more difficult up the car. Shoo. All right, so. Fires right up, baby.
Fires right up.
Right up, that's what we like to see. Oh, and look at that. The new dash display. Let's see how beautiful this thing is, really. Beautiful display, that's sweet. Oh, sounds so good. Woo, put that back on. Protect that for now. Jose, wanna grab this for a second? See how the trans works?
All right, go for it. Yep, she's spinning.
She's going?
We're golden.
All right.
The only thing is, wheels are not spinning.
Wheels aren't spinning. We didn't put axles in it, did we?
I don't think so.
Trans works. Diff, however, we need to put axles in it. Well, you know what? We'll go listen to them Precisions real quick.
Make it sing. Woo! Yeah, boy. Thing sounds sick.
It's terrifying inside the car. Oh my God, it's a real thing. All right, so we have a few things left to do, like put axles in it, put some aero on it, and then we're ready to test, we're ready to go. Unfortunately, this is our last day to work at the shop. So as you can see here, California is on lockdown as of today. So we're gonna take our time off, play by the rules, stay at home. When we come back, we're gonna come back strong. We're gonna go 200 miles an hour in this thing. So thank you for watching. Stay with us. Well, that's as far as we could get before lockdown. Obviously, we are taking this very seriously. We are not allowed to work in the shop, so we are not working in the shop. I'm in my own home garage. We're waiting this out. So it's been a crazy process, but this is what we have to do. Now the build, I haven't done anything diesel. I haven't done anything drag related. I haven't done anything high speed. This is all new territory to me. So very difficult and a learning process. And you can see the learning throughout. You know, in the beginning we were a little bit more skeptical, and near the end we started to realize and know a little bit more. Now, there is a lot more that has to happen. So when we do come back, we are going to go over the aerodynamics. We need a flat bottom, we need a good wing, we need to do a little bit of testing. So we have a lot from Anderson Composites to throw on, and Tim's probably going to come back and help us out in that area since he has really good experience. We're just going to keep pushing and testing, and then we're going to get this thing out. We're going to make a 200 mile an hour pass. Bear with us for the time being. Till then, enjoy home wrenchers. We're going to be working from home. Got a few more things up my sleeve for the S14 and the FJ as well. So if you guys want to keep watching along our home projects until we get back to Knuckle Busters. Thanks for watching, guys.
Is this gas?
Yeah, that's the fuel line, the new one.
Gas.
Yeah,
Diesel?
gas.
We're bad diesel mechanics.
This is gas?